Bingo, bingo. I don't know if you guys are going to get the message that says it's okay to record this with your picture and information on here. So first of all, I want to go over the pop quiz real quick. We only had 6 of you out of 37 people going to or 38 going to conference. Turn in your responses. Of the 6, 5 of you got 18 out of 20, which is tied for first. The answers, instead of going over them here, because a lot of you didn't do the pop quiz, I will post the answers on the page right after this get together so we don't take up all your evening time. Does that sound okay to everybody?
Yeah.
Cool. So some prizes going out to those that won, and I'll post the answers. Congrats to Jana Novi, Lynn Klein, Pam Kaufman, Jennifer Harp, and Aggie Shaw for being tied for first. Now, has everybody received their email with the link, their own personalized link from Pathable to get into the conference site? Okay, I'm seeing heads nod. Okay, because you have to access conference through that site or through that link to get in. And make sure, if you haven't done so already, to watch the little video that came in the email. It's 5 minutes long because it shows you how to get deep into that site to get to some really fun things that you guys may want to take a look at. Now, did you guys print off the agenda? Because that's very helpful. You actually don't have to do it, especially if you're into technology and like doing things on your devices. I find it handy because I can cross off what I'm not joining and highlight what I am. So at conference, just to give you a little insight, virtual versus live conference, if we were all together at a live conference, on these tasty tidbits or the Teach Me workshop and the breakout sessions, there would be exponentially a lot more, to where you would probably have anywhere from 5 to 7 of them to choose from. And that's where it gets really fun, trying to choose which ones you're going to. And then when you get to conference, knowing which rooms you're running to, and you put a lot of mileage on your feet at conference, going from room to room. But since it's virtual, we don't have all those choices. Keeping in mind that everything is being recorded and replays will be available on all of these until August 31st, 5 p.m. Central Time. So if by chance something happens, you've got to work one of the days or something comes up where you can't watch everything, or quite honestly, 3 days sitting watching a device can sometimes be a little, head spinning. If you need to take a break, know that you can come back and watch these sessions. If you haven't, I would highly suggest this book to anyone. Jamie is going to be our keynote speaker. This is one of the things that I am most excited about conference, is seeing her speak. If you want anything in your life to happen, such as if you want to quit your 9-to-5 job and work part-time doing Pampered Chef and make a living at it, this is a book that'll help you do that. Really good. I really like her. During conference, I am going to try to get some games in here and there. We did a couple last year, but those of you who were at conference last year know things go quick, and you're trying to pay attention to what's going on, let alone you probably don't have time to check Facebook or the conference page. But I'll try to get some fun things, games posted probably in the evenings, or first thing in the morning before conference, for you guys to check maybe when you're having coffee. And I'm going to try to do a Facebook chat room for us all, just to have some fun during conference. On the agenda, the first day, Thursday, is up until the afternoon. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, when you print this agenda, it will print it in your time zone. I am so used to all of these being Central Time, I can't get used to it being my own time. So make sure you pay attention to the times. But all the Teach Me workshops used to be called Tasty Tidbits. At conference, these would be little powwows with about 20 seats, kind of a step in, half hour, 45-minute talk, very informal, so to speak. And then the social media industry roundtable, those are our other two speakers that afternoon. I would suggest you guys hop on that unless you're experts on Instagram, Pinterest, all the other social media sites. I am not, so I intend to go to that. But they're going to talk about how we can work our business with all these different social media sites. So Thursday is just kind of a informal, not very regimented, but great information. Things really kick up on Friday. And on Friday, if you've printed out the agenda or taken a look at it, okay, most of these have at least one handout. Some of them have up to 3 handouts. That little video that you watch in your email tells you where to go and how to print off the handout. You click the class, and over on the right, it'll say files. And when you click files, it'll show you the PDFs that are available for you to print off. Breakout session 1, using the new season to grow your business. That has a handout right here, and it's 3 pages long. You want to print these off before conference because all of these have places for you to write answers and take notes. Okay. The afternoon sessions on Friday, they're broken up into 3 categories: consultants, directors, upper level leaders. And when you go to sign in, you can only access those classes that your title is at. So if you're a consultant, and let's say at 12:30 Pacific time, it's Grow a Thriving Business, which has 3 handouts, by the way, you're not going to be able to get into the director classes, okay? The directors, however, Tammy and Kara, you will have access to everything below your title. So you can always go back and take a look at those other classes. Every single one of those in the afternoon, the Grow a Thriving Business, Selling Through Storytelling, Enriching Lives Through Recruiting, all have handouts for you to print off. And then Saturday's schedule, the Facebook Live event is what I call Breakfast with Sandy. And I just posted, about an hour or so ago on our conference page, the ingredient list for you guys to get if you want to cook along with Sandy Saturday morning before conference kicks off. I know Sandy and Pam, you guys did the breakfast thing last year, didn't you?
We did, and it was very fun. I highly recommend having all your ingredients prepped before it starts, because she goes fast. Like, you don't have time to do anything but mix the stuff together. So
and it's only it's only a half hour long. So that's exactly what I was thinking. If it says a teaspoon of this or a tablespoon of that, have it already in a cup, so you're just ready to dump. And then breakout sessions 5 and 6 on Saturday. We'll get the announcement at general session what the topic is for those. I can tell you without giving anything away, it has to do with the new products coming out. So these are breakout sessions you're definitely going to want to attend or watch after the fact. The other thing too is they're doing they're doing some bigger giveaways than what they did last year. Those that were there last year know kind of what they did. But there's some big giveaways, and on those, you have to be quote unquote virtually present to win, because your phone's going to ring and you're going to be asked specific questions so that they can verify that you're actually there attending conference and not driving in your car to Dairy Queen or something like that. Okay, so that's pretty exciting. In the way of setup, if any of you need any assistance on if you want to watch this on your TV, what I do is I have my iPad. I hook my HDMI cable from my iPad to my TV. That way I don't have to worry if the internet goes out or any hiccups. I can see everything. And I have my iPad there. I can take screenshots because we have our director, Kara Getman, is going to be quote unquote walking the stage in the virtual parade for being a fast track director with her red spatula. So I want to catch a picture of that. But you can watch this on your phone, any device whatsoever. And make sure you have pen and paper handy because you will be taking lots of notes. PC Gear site opens up at 9 a.m. Central Time, Thursday morning. I'm just going to give you the heads up that there's the possibility that it might take you a few tries to get in, because what's going to happen at 9 a.m. Central Time on Thursday, we're going to have 26,000 people trying to get into that website. Hopefully it won't crash, but if you can't get in, know that's the reason, and it's just going to take some time. And as you're shopping, if there's something you really, really want or you think is going to be really popular, make sure you snag it, because when they sell out, they sell out. If you see something Thursday morning and you tell yourself, well, I'll order it Saturday, it may not be available Saturday. Okay. As things do sell out, they will replenish stock with other items. So meaning you may want to check back Friday and Saturday because you may see some things that you did not see on Thursday. Okay. Now, last year they had a special where if you ordered a certain amount of products, such as $50 or $100, you would get like a bracelet free. They have promotions like that going on depending on how much you order. And they also had special prize giveaways too for people who ordered. They had one for Thursday, one for Friday, one for Saturday. They were in a special prize giveaway for some pretty neat things. I know there were some Apple EarPods and a few other cool things as well. If you're ordering clothing from PC Gear, this is my input from the past, order on the larger size because their sizing tends to run small. Okay, so you might want to consider bumping up a size. Post-conference boxes, because you guys are going to find out, which some of the stuff that you're going to get in your post-conference box. I mentioned this the other day on my live video. Those are going to be shipping mid to late August. Okay, so the post-conference boxes, it's going to take about a month for you to get those. The reason being is because we're working now after the pre-conference boxes, and plus the Trip Achievers have all their boxes. There's a lot of stuff going on in our distribution center just besides conference. We've got 3 trips. They've got to get thousands and thousands of trip boxes out, the pre-conference boxes and all that. Now they're working on the free-for-all boxes and the director boxes to get out because those will be arriving the last day of July into the first part of August. Then the post-conference boxes go out. I sent out, I mentioned this too, and I feel really bad, a purple envelope to everybody that's going to conference. and I got about half of them back, even though I took them to the post office and they put the postage on, there was postage due. So those all went back out. So hopefully by the end of the week, all of you receive your purple envelope. I am going to be checking in with you guys right after conference to see if everybody received that envelope. I'm not happy with the way Postal Services is handling those. But I will tell you, inside there is a bingo card. Make sure you keep that bingo card, set it aside. We're going to have a post-conference bingo game and several prizes associated with that bingo card. Okay, just so you know, why do I get a bingo card in my packet? We're going to have a post-conference bingo game. So any questions? No, okay. I chatted with Pam the other day. One of the things I hope to do with those people local in the Southern Oregon, Northern California area, and there's a couple of other teams too that I may invite. Once product is in hand towards the end of July, we're going to be doing a cooking night where everybody will be at my house. We'll have the new products. We'll be trying out some of the new recipes and the new season's best, showing off the new products and talking about how it works. And somebody's just going to be doing it Facebook Live out there. So look forward to that. And that should be really fun. It's kind of like just having a bunch of people over at my place and we get together. But you guys can watch virtually through Facebook Live. Okay, any questions? My gosh, you guys are just like, oh, okay.
Allison,
Yeah.
where I missed like the first 10 minutes, where do we go to print off for each breakout session?
Okay, did you watch the little video that came in your email that went over the site?
I didn't see a video in my email.
Okay, when you open that email and go down, it actually does look like a picture.
I see
Okay,
it
but
now.
it's got the little, and if you watch that, it walks you through step by step
Okay,
where to go. But you click the class, and then when you click the class over on the right, you'll see files.
perfect.
Put it in a nutshell. And I am recording this, and I will be posting the recording for those of you that hopped on late or couldn't make it. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, because it doesn't sound like you guys have any questions right now.
You're just so informative, Allison.
I just like to prepare everybody. I have to say though, this is nothing compared to live conference. Live conference, your head is just, I mean, just spinning because it's nonstop from like 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every single day. So I'm hoping and can't wait to see where we're having conference next year. Other than that, I hope everybody's excited. I got mine. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Mark. He's messaging me. I see you on, well, I don't see you, but you're on here. Okay, gang, if that's it, I'll check in with you guys the night before and the morning of, and let's have a fun conference.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.